It is a problem when you don't reflect. You can never make changes if you don't pause and reflect. Not brood, reflect. When you look back into the past at what you've done, it is always in the context of today. And asking the question, how did I get here? What am I doing now? Was this all worth it? If that is going to spur you to action, spur you to greater levels, induce that inward journey, by all means ask that question. What am I doing here? Do I need to reevaluate? But sincerely, you need to reevaluate every single day of your life. Because every day is a completely different scenario. The air is different, the people you're going to meet are different, the emails that are going to come your way are different, the opportunities that you're going to get, the thoughts and ideas that are going to germinate. Every day is a different day. And you never think that you've amounted to much, right? You think, what have I lived my life? I got married, had kids, they've grown up, I'm working the same stupid job from morning to night. What's with my life? But in many ways, you have grown. Many, many ways. You are completely different. You have taken different journeys, different tracks, as a mother, as a sister, as a daughter, as a friend. You don't evaluate your life based on your outer success. Because your outer success is nothing other than a comparison. How have I done compared to Karni, or compared to my husband, or compared to my sister, or compared to my mother? Right? You're not comparing yourself to your highest self, to your better, your greatest achieving self. Because that's the only comparison that matters. What are you capable of, and what have you done? We're all terrified of doing things that we aren't used to doing. Something that's new, something that's different. Right? We want we want it to be safe, we want the routine, we want the schedule, we want the control. We want to be able to control what's happening in our lives. But we still want the holidays, we still want the other things, and all the perks, the clothes, the shopping, and all of that comes with abundance, with money. But we make no concrete plans. We don't have goals that we are trying to achieve. We don't have dreams that are waiting to unfold. And that's why at least once a year, I do that index card. Because if you're not doing it on a daily basis, at least once a year, you're sitting down and saying, where am I going? What do I want to do? Where do I want to reach? And you keep that in mind as you proceed step by step. I want to be married again. I want to be divorced at the end of the year. I want to write 10 books. I want to write 10 books by the time I die. Okay? I want 10,000 people to meditate with me. You have a certain goal. Those are my goals. Right? That's where I see myself, I want to be an entrepreneur. Now that's my new one, right? My creams and my scrubs. So, when I was 15, would this have been my goal? Would I have seen myself as teaching meditation or writing a book? Ever. Never. I was a singer back then. I thought of myself as being a singer on stage and, doing something totally different. So moment by moment, things get unveiled within you. Abilities start coming to the surface. Situations change. The people around you change. And the people you meet changes. I met a man who took me all the way to Mexico. Now, I couldn't have planned for that at age 20. That when I am 25 years old, I will be in Mexico City. Who thought that I would have that experience? That I would learn Spanish? You see, every moment your life is unfolding, but it's happening now. And all you need now is that feeling of enthusiasm, like, today is the day. Today is the day when it's all going to happen for me. It's all going to unfold for me. It's beautiful. It's complete. It's my day. That's the feeling that you need to get moment to moment. And yes, you have to stop. You can't just be, feeling good and smelling the roses and dancing with lilies and catching butterflies. No. Action, action, action. Action is extremely important. Action for the sake of action alone. You have the goal somewhere in mind. So for example, my creams were not moving very well in the last 2 weeks. So what did I do? What was my action? I wrote to a few people, texted a few people and said, can you post a review? Can you look at my creams? Now, that's action. Now, am I looking every 5 minutes to see did they buy it or not? No. But hopefully, out of the 20 people that I email, one will buy it. That's fine. Then you do 20 more. And then you do 20 more. That's the process. You want to reach a goal, you want to reach somewhere, you have to follow a process. Without thinking, oh my God, all my life I'm sending emails and I'm sending text messages and nothing is happening to me. I've been on 40 dating sites and I've made 40 and 50 different dates. It's all useless. You made 40? All right, make 40 more. Tomorrow, next week, make 40 more. You don't like your job? Don't like where you're at this point in your life? I don't like usually saying that, where you're at. It's a very American way of doing it. See, we like to think that we're British, right? We say, we all say where you are, right? We don't say where you're at. But you don't like where you are? Apply to 10 jobs. And when they don't work out, when they don't bite, apply to 10 more. But if your reflection is making you feel like, oh my God, I'm a loser, I've achieved nothing, everyone else has gone streets ahead, look at me, I didn't, I'm married or I'm not married, I just only got married. I mean, we all have situations. We either, oh God, I'm married, oh God, I'm not married, oh God, I'm divorced, oh God, I'm remarried. It's all the same, right? They're all situations. Yeah. But if it's bringing you down, if it's making you feel less of a person, if it's taking away that enthusiasm to live, to continually be productive, then by all means, stop reflecting. Anything that makes you feel less of a person is of no use to you. The past is only good for a glimpse. It's just a photograph. All of it. If we didn't have photographs, what are they? They're memories. And memories aren't true. You don't remember events exactly as they happened. You remember little snatches of it, little photographs in your mind. And you don't judge. You never judge yourself. You don't have to be anywhere. You don't have to do anything. But you have to be completely involved in the process of doing that. That is much more important. And be happy while you do it. Yeah, we all have this midlife crisis because we work. Then we reach a point in our lives and say, what are we doing? And we've neglected ourselves, we've neglected our health, we've been working too hard. And we wake up and we look into the mirror and we're looking at someone else. It's like, who's that? You don't even recognize the person in front of you. Because you have not paused to think about who you are. That shock comes to people who live so much in the outer world, they have lost that connection to themselves. They don't know who they are. Am I my job? So if I lose my job, I'm nothing. Am I my body? So I become fat or I become sick, I'm nothing. Am I my relationship? You get married or you get divorced or your friends kick you out or your club throws you out, you're nothing. You see, this outer world is going to kick you. You have to love yourself. And to love yourself, you have to know who you are. When you know who you are, it doesn't matter where you go. Because you're here in the moment. You're trapped in this moment. So make this moment work for you. Make this moment matter. Do everything today that will bring the abundance later on. And if the abundance doesn't come later on, feel that abundance today. Because if you're talking about something that comes afterwards, it's like I'm just telling you a story. It's a myth. It could come, it could not come. Maybe it's there, maybe it's not there. You might be a millionaire, you might not. You might lose all your money, you might fall sick, you might die. You will die, that's for sure. But the rest of it, what does it matter? What does it matter? As long as you are here, the only thing you have to do is live your life without hurting a soul, knowingly. Feel the abundance, the happiness, the pleasure inside, and just act. Focus on the action, doing things. And whatever is your right, it will come. It will come. There's no crisis, midlife or any other life. There's no crisis. There's just you and your expectations and your disappointments and a bunch of life situations going on. That's all. That's probably just stories that people tell you. None of it is real. None of it is real. It's all made up. The only thing is you. You and how you're feeling this moment.